Black screen, no music, only distorted radio static. A faint voice breaks through the silence. We're detecting something impossible. Suddenly, satellite feeds across the world begin glitching. Astronomers stare at their screens in disbelief. The stars are bending, not moving, bending, as if space itself is warping. In a quiet neighborhood, a little girl looks up at the night sky beside her father. "Dad, why does the sky look broken?" He cannot answer. Because deep down, humanity already knows something is terribly wrong. Far beyond Pluto, beyond the frozen edge of our solar system, something invisible is moving toward Earth. Not a comet, not an asteroid. Something far worse. A black hole. A wound in reality itself. For billions of years, Earth existed peacefully under the illusion that space was empty and calm. But space is not peaceful. It is violent, ancient, hungry. And now humanity is about to discover how fragile existence truly is. Black holes are the most terrifying objects in the universe. Not because they explode planets, but because they erase the rules of reality. A black hole is created when a massive star dies and collapses under its own gravity. The collapse becomes so extreme that space and time themselves fold inward. Gravity becomes infinitely powerful. Nothing escapes. Not matter, not sound, not even light. That is why black holes are invisible. You never truly see them. You only see the destruction around them. And now, one is entering our solar system. At first, nobody notices. The object is too dark, too distant. But astronomers begin detecting strange movements near Neptune. The planet drifts slightly from its normal orbit. Scientists assume it is a calculation error. Then Uranus shifts too. Something enormous is pulling the outer planets. Observatories around the world investigate in secret. Governments panic behind closed doors. Emergency meetings begin underground. The public is told nothing. But amateur astronomers notice something strange in the sky. Stars appear distorted near a certain region of space, like reality itself is curving. Then NASA confirms the truth. Humanity has less than 2 years before the object reaches the inner solar system. Panic spreads instantly. The internet explodes with theories. Religious leaders declare signs of Judgment Day. Some people laugh nervously. Others begin preparing bunkers. But scientists know the horrifying truth. No bunker can save Earth from what is coming, because the danger begins long before the black hole arrives. The solar system survives because gravity is perfectly balanced. The sun holds every planet in place. But now another gravitational monster has entered the system, and balance begins collapsing. Asteroids drift from their paths. Comets rain inward. Jupiter's moons shift unpredictably. Mars slowly changes orbit. Every week, the night sky looks different. Constellations no longer align correctly. Humanity watches the heavens literally break apart above them. And then, the black hole reaches the edge of the inner solar system. That is when people finally see evidence of it with their own eyes. Not directly, but through horror. The daytime sky begins looking wrong. Stars near the distortion stretch unnaturally. Light bends around an invisible center. In the middle of the sky appears something impossible. A circular region darker than darkness itself. Not black, empty, like a hole torn through the universe. People stop sleeping. Entire cities become silent at night. Millions gather outside just to stare upward. The human mind struggles to understand what it is seeing, because for the first time in history, humanity is looking directly at something that destroys reality. As the black hole moves closer, strange things begin happening on Earth. Clocks around the world lose synchronization. GPS systems fail. Communication satellites malfunction. Scientists discover the reason quickly. Gravity bends time. Einstein predicted it more than a century ago. Near a black hole, time slows down. The closer an object gets to extreme gravity, the slower time moves for it compared to the outside universe. At first, the differences are tiny. Milliseconds, then seconds, then minutes. Technology begins collapsing worldwide. Air traffic systems fail. Global communication breaks apart. The world slowly descends into chaos. But the black hole is not targeting Earth directly. It is heading toward the sun. And that changes everything. Solar activity suddenly increases. Massive solar flares erupt violently across space. Radiation storms slam into Earth. Satellites burn out. Entire power grids collapse. The night sky glows blood red from enormous auroras visible across every continent. Humanity begins falling backward technologically. The internet dies in many regions. Governments lose control. Borders become meaningless. Millions flee underground. Others simply stay outside staring at the sky every night, unable to look away from the growing distortion. Animals begin behaving strangely. Bird migrations fail. Whales beach themselves. Dogs bark endlessly into the darkness, as if nature itself senses something ancient approaching. One night, a little boy records a message on an old camera. If somebody finds this, I hope the stars are still there. Humanity finally realizes tomorrow was never guaranteed. For thousands of years, we believed civilization was permanent, but all of it depended on invisible balances in space. One wandering black hole, and everything collapses. Then scientists discover something even more terrifying. The black hole may not be alone. Several frozen rogue planets appear behind it. Dead worlds dragged through the galaxy by its gravity. Some scientists believe black holes wander space carrying destroyed solar systems behind them like ghosts. The black hole does not hate humanity. It does not even know we exist. It destroys because gravity demands it. Cold, indifferent, eternal. The camera rises above Earth for the final time. The planet spins silently beneath the stars. Then slowly, space begins bending around it. Earth stretches. Light twists. The solar system disappears into darkness. Only the black hole remains, drifting endlessly through the universe. Ancient, invisible, hungry. And somewhere beyond the last dying star, the black hole kept moving, searching for another world that still believed it was safe.